Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. There we go. Fish don't burn in the grits don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're all in the big league. Did not turn it back. As long as we're here, it's you and me, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up. There we go, to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy Brian Redmond coming back at you again with another one. This is the Relationship Rehab and the United Guns of America. Now, if you are in the chat on the Relationship Rehab, you will see that your comments are not showing up. And you would then ponder to say, well, why is my comments not showing up? Is he being prejudiced against me and my comments? No, that is not the case. The case is that I'm actually broadcasting the chat from my new channel, the United Guns of America. So you need to click the link that's in the chat from Relationship Rehab, which is right there, and bam, that should get you over to the United Guns of America. And that's where you can go to subscribe to the channel, and you can then chat and tell me what's up and what's good and all that stuff, and we can do what we do. Alright, there we go. I see y'all coming over here. Look at y'all getting over here like that. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, like in 5 Heartbeats, Big Red, when he saw the 5 Heartbeats, well, he was like, yeah, yeah. That's what's up. So why are we here today? Well, we're here for another one of, and I think this has probably become one of my favorite segments, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's see here. So what we're gonna be talking about, let me make sure this link is working here. Is this shit working? Let me make sure now, because I don't want to be sending y'all the wrong shit and it don't be what it's supposed to be now. Let's see here. It should be the United Guns of America. You know what? I'm about to make sure this shit is working. And I'm going to recopy this link into that young chat. There it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. Yeah. Now I know that goddamn thing should work. That should be. Oh, you know what? I didn't put it in the right time. Pardon me. That was my faux pas. I definitely didn't put the right one in. So it's in there now, and you should see it. And when it come up, these should come over. My bad. Yeah, I messed up, but we good now. So yeah, there go the link. Any of the moderators that are over there on the Relationship Rehab, please feel free to copy and repaste the link several times throughout the show. I greatly appreciate you. Yes, indeed. If somebody want to go over, that's on both sides, I can put it over here. Look, it ain't going over there again. What the hell is going? Oh wait, I gotta do it again. Duh. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it over here too, and then y'all can go over there and put it in there. Off up in there. Thank you. Appreciate you. Need more like you. Need more like you. Y'all all right with me? All right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Bet it up. So let's get right into it. So basically what this is, if y'all haven't heard or haven't seen or don't know of, there was a gentleman who was arrested at IHop, and just like the title says, yes, it was over bacon. Bacon is what led him and this dude's wife. Now the wife, of course, didn't get arrested because most of the time in these situations, women don't get arrested in this. But he got his ass arrested because he didn't know when to stop. He could have left on several occasions, but he didn't. He just kept on pushing the envelope until clink, clink. Here we go, here we go. And then it's bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You gonna go to jail, that's what's gonna happen. When you don't know what the hell you doing, don't know how to shut the hell up sometimes, that's what's gonna happen to you. So that's pretty much what happened to him. So what I'm gonna do first is we gonna play what the short news clip showed, then we're gonna watch the actual video. Alright? Let's do it. Now, I'm going to tell you I got something new for you. I got this nice, sexy, sultry voice for my federal law prohibits all of that. Yeah. Y'all gonna love this. And no, with me saying sexy and sultry, it ain't DJ Just J. I can tell you that. All right. Shout out to my brother DJ Just J at the Soto Podcast. Also one of the lions on the Voltron Network. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to the Soto Podcast if you have not. And also make sure that you have subscribed to the Voltron Network. Here we go.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
For real? Tell me about it, girl. Tell me about it. Shout out to my wonderful, sexy wife. Thank you, baby. Thank you for making it go round. Thank you for making it go round. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, she plays so wonderfully. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and let's watch what the news said, and then we're going to go ahead and watch what I got, and then I'm going to tell y'all what I had said in all of this. What do you think about the Croatian military gun Springfield? Boy, I got plenty of videos there, Jovan Martinez. I got plenty of videos about that Croatian firearm. That Croatian military is wonderful. The Springfield XD, the Springfield. Actually, my brother got a Springfield. My wife got a Springfield. Yeah, but I got several videos on that, man. Go ahead and watch that, pimp. Yeah, can't go wrong with that XD.
Police say the man on the ground threatened to kill people inside of the IHop there over bacon. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Chris Jose live in Marietta. Chris, new since for the department confirmed an internal investigations now underway.
And those officers are still on the job tonight. A police spokesman told me force was necessary in this very tense situation. I can tell you, I watched that entire 9-minute video inside the restaurant. You see officers trying to calm the man and his wife down. Eventually, you see the man pressed against one of the windows back there. That's all happening as officers are wrestling the man for about 90 seconds before they deployed that taser. Chaos inside this Marietta IHop on Cobb Parkway South. The man on the ground, surrounded by officers, is Renardo Lewis. His family gave me this cell phone video they shot just before 1 a.m. on Sunday. Civil rights activist Gerald Rose saw it. He met with Marietta police and demanded a transparent investigation on Monday.
Maybe the bad officers came to IHop that day.
He's not that person, he's not the type of person to do anything wild or anything.
Dario Giles is Lewis's cousin. We watched a video together inside RC's Southern Cooking, the restaurant Lewis owns. Marietta police say Lewis and his wife, who you also see in the video, became upset over their order. Officer Chuck McPhillamy told me a cook called 911 after Lewis threatened to kill everyone inside the restaurant over some bacon.
It wasn't until the officer got to a point of, I'm concerned for everyone's safety.
I like the way he reiterated that shit. He was like, over some bacon. And that is my point to this shit here, man.
For some bacon. After Lewis threatened to kill everyone inside the restaurant over some bacon. After Lewis threatened to kill everyone inside the restaurant over some bacon.
It wasn't until the officer got to a point. It wasn't until the officer.
Bacon.
It wasn't until the
restaurant over some bacon. Restaurant over some bacon.
It wasn't until the officer got to a point of, I'm concerned for everyone's safety. We still don't know whether this individual has a gun. We need to place him in cuffs.
McPhillamy says Lewis wanted to leave and refused to listen to orders.
For more than 90 seconds, they struggled with him, not using anything other than wrestling techniques.
Here you see a cop throw punches. Police say force was necessary to get the man in handcuffs.
The question is, how did it get escalated?
Lewis is now at the Cobb County Jail with no bond. His arrest warrant says he choked one of those officers in the video and also tried to grab one of the officer's guns. Reporting live in Cobb County, Marietta, Chris Jose, Channel 2 Action News.
All right, so over some bacon. Over some bacon. Hey, shout out to my man, Food, Clothing, Media, and oh, you changed it. Media and Shelter. That's what's up. I feel you. My man, it used to be FCS, but now he got FCMS. That's what's up. So I can tell y'all this. I didn't see anywhere in the video, because I'm going to call it straight down the middle. I didn't see anywhere in the video where this dude grabbed for or reached for a gun. I didn't see that. That is one of those age-old excuses that police officers who don't know what the hell they doing and are not well trained get into a situation where they say that. You got 5 or 6 dudes on top of a brother. You might have to resist him because he's stronger than a motherfucker. I get it. You want to be safe? No problem. However, that whole thing of saying he reached for my gun, that shit is so far and few in between. Motherfuckers don't do that. When you when you got 7 or 8 motherfuckers on top of your ass trying to put your ass in handcuffs, if you are resisting, you are usually trying to get out of being handcuffed. That's usually what your emotions are. So you're not saying that, oh, I got 5 dudes on me. What I'm gonna do now, the smart move for me would be to reach for one of these officers' guns. Motherfuckers very, very seldomly do that. Not to say that it don't happen, but motherfuckers very seldomly do that. And I don't think that, I didn't see that dude at no point in this entire tussle where he actually reached for one of the officers' guns. Now, in the tussle, because you on top of a motherfucker, and because you usually tend to have the core part of your body on top of a motherfucker, wrestling them as an officer, hands and arms can't get in the general area of your firearm. That happens. But as far as somebody actually trying to grab it and trying to use your firearm against you, that's a bunch of bullshit. That shit don't happen like that. I can tell you that. And when you see this video, you will clearly see that as well. Dude ain't sitting here saying, oh, y'all gonna try to arrest me, now I'm gonna go for y'all gun. That ain't what the fuck happened here. Now, maybe if you in a one-on-one situation and you getting some ground and pound going on, maybe a motherfucker may do that. And I've seen situations where that shit has happened, but this shit here, as many officers that's on this motherfucker, even if he grabbed your gun, what the fuck is he gonna do with 8 motherfuckers on top of him? He ain't gonna be able to do shit. So I didn't see that, and I didn't see that this dude was that type of cat to do that type of shit. So that to me was some bullshit. So I'm gonna call that out from the jump. So anybody that's watching this trying to say, oh, well, he was going for the gun, that's bullshit, Alado. That's some bullshit. So here we go. And I'm going to tell you right here, this is one of the things that I consistently see with black folks. Black folks get into situations with the police, and because we don't know the law and we don't know how to conduct ourselves, all we want to do is talk about our feelings and what we feel is right and what we feel is wrong. And then we think that we're within the right and within the law, that we have the ability to tell the police what the fuck to do, and you don't. And black folks, hear me, niggas alike, hear me. When you learn the law and you learn how to conduct yourselves, half of this shit wouldn't even go on, because you get so emotionally invested, you get so over emotional that you don't listen. And then when you're not listening, the person who is not listening and the person who is yelling is the person who is out of control. When your ass is out of control, bad shit happens. I can tell you that right now. When you are not in control of your emotions, when you are not in control of your faculties, bad shit will happen. Plain and simple. It's gonna happen. So when y'all get out of that and start really thinking and start really realizing what situation that you're in, learn how to conduct yourself accordingly, and stop being just an over emotional asshole, you will then see, hey, let me just shut up and listen, or let me just leave and be done. Because all of this shit that you're about to see now kicked off because of some fucking bacon. I'm gonna say that again. All of this shit kicked off, and I don't give a damn what that lawyer said. All this shit happened over some fucking bacon. And nobody, the two black folks and this other cheerleader that was with them, nobody thought to say, wait a minute. Not only do I have the police here called on me, but I'm going back and forth with the police, and then I'm trying to tell the police what the fuck to do over some bacon. Ain't nobody slapped me, choked me, bite me. Ain't nobody did nothing like that to me. I got into it with the manager at IHop, and we got to arguing to the point, and that's okay, because sometimes you have disagreements with a motherfucker, especially when it comes to service and paying your money. I'm cool with that. Once the police get involved, if I'm so over emotional to where I lose control of myself over some fucking bacon, then yes, regardless to say, well, he shouldn't have did and he shouldn't have did, motherfucker, it's over bacon. Sometimes you just have to say, stop, I'm done, I'll take it up with corporate on my own time, and leave. That's all I'm gonna say. And you'll see that here.
Okay, well, don't holler at me like that.
You go talk to her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to her, but you not gonna holler at me like that.
Now.
Yelling at the girl, stop the talk.
Okay, but
now, as you can clearly see, police are on the scene already, and he's telling him right now, calm down, I'm trying to do and see what's going on, but I need you to stop. And what does the dude say? Don't be hollering at me. Dude, hollering at you or having an elevated or raised voice should not get you to the point where you're that upset. And if it does, you need to fucking leave. Just leave. But you're gonna let your mouth get your ass into a motherfucking debt that your ass ain't willing to cash. Here we go. Because he done told him once already.
okay, well, don't holler at me like that.
You go talk to her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to her, but you not gonna holler at me like that.
Now.
Yelling at the girl, stop the talk.
Okay, but you not gonna holler at me like that.
So he's not even talking to him. He's talking to her, and he intervening. And I get it. You want to take up for your wife. You want to take up for your boo thing. But at the end of the day, she's a grown-ass woman. You a grown-ass man. And the fact that you sitting there thinking you going to tell the police what the fuck time it is, that's okay when you know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay, Laura.
I'm a man just like you a man.
Wait, so you need to wait.
Please, you got too much to lose these
Show some respect so I can show
You show some respect.
Here you go. Now there you go. Now he mad and he upset because somebody's hollering over some fucking bacon. You want the police to stop raising their voice. Meanwhile, y'all done already caused the commotion because you done got into it with the manager over some fucking bacon. I get it. but he's giving you an order. He's giving you a command to just stop. And what do? You still want to talk shit and go back and forth, not realizing that right now in this situation, those two officers are in a position of authority over you legally. That's it.
I'm just trying to get their corporate number. They won't give me any names or anything.
We finna leave.
Now that was the smartest fucking thing he said right then and there in this whole thing. We finna leave. And what he should have just did, let me give you this. You're in a situation like that and you want to leave, you want to get the hell out of there, all you have to do is say one thing. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest or am I being detained? That officer must answer that question. That officer, let me tell you something. An officer must answer that question. Am I under arrest or am I being detained? Have I committed a crime? Officer must answer that question. He must tell you yes or no. He can't tell you, if he tell you some bullshit, well, I'm just trying to find some information and get your name in. No, officer. Am I under arrest right now? Am I being detained? He must answer you yes or no. If he says yes, then he must give you a reason why. And if he's saying I'm conducting an investigation and I want information from you, you say I have no information to give you, officer, and I choose not to talk to you. Am I under arrest or am I being detained? Officer must answer that as a yes or no. Ain't no fucking gray area with that. So learn that, okay? Must be answered. Plain and simple. Because you don't have to talk to the police unless you're being detained, unless you're under arrest. And even then, you got your Miranda rights, and you ain't got to say shit. It's that simple. Because in order for him to detain you, in order for him to put you under arrest, he must have probable cause in order to do so. Okay?
We should leave.
Okay,
go, man. You don't get to leave right now. You don't get to leave. Let me tell you.
See? Now, here's where he starts to get down to go. Here's where you take a left, click, 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 you start turning down the path of fucking up. I done got off of, I'm in the middle of the road, alright? But I take a left, and I'm going to go down, bounce the fuck up lane. That's what's happening right here, right now.
For what?
Okay, so let me explain to you. When I came in here, I was...
So what she's doing and what she don't realize is that your husband is already off his motherfucking square. Because he's heated about some fucking bacon, and he's heated at the fact that he had to go, he's going back and forth with the police. What she should have did, instead of trying to be right, instead of trying to prove her point, instead of trying to tell a motherfucker what time it is over some fucking bacon, because the police can't make fucking IHop do a goddamn thing. So whatever she's looking for from corporate. Any resolution, any compensation, anything that she's looking for, she is looking for it from corporate. Police were called because supposedly he threatened motherfuckers over some bacon. And at this point, she should have just left. She should have been like, you know what? Fuck it. We're done. I don't have anything else to say. I'm out. I don't want to talk.
Since I'm south of and when I came in here, I asked for a corporate number.
And he's over there talking to the other officer. He's like, for what? Because now he's trying to leave, but now he didn't ask the question. And he's saying, well, the officer tell him, well, we trying to figure that out. We trying to find out what's happening. He's like, shit, for what? Shit, what the fuck? I want to go. He should have asked the question, am I being detained?
They didn't want to give me any information. He asked him whether he was serving bacon. He said, let me come back in and sit there and make an omelet because they said they're not.
They weren't asking me to leave.
When he came back in, he said that they're not serving bacon.
Because I'm mad.
So he said that he got irate with him because he asked him. He said, I don't want bacon, I want omelet. So at that point, I'm like, can I just get a corporate number? Nobody will give me. He told me.
Why do you need them to give you the corporate number to fucking IHop? I hate when people do that. Corporate numbers are fucking everywhere. You don't need them to give you corporate numbers. You don't give me the number to corporate. You can ask. I ain't saying you can't ask. But if you don't ask and they don't give it to you, fuck you. Now I'm really gonna get it. That's why you have a fucking $700,000-$800,000 phone in your hand. Get the number yourself. Just get the number yourself. All you need to know is to look at a name tag and get some names. That's it. You already got your story. You don't even need that. Them motherfuckers can find out who exactly was there, who was dealing with who. But you got the names because they're there already. Even if they got pictures up on motherfuckers on the wall of employees of the month or all your staff and all, you can see a picture somewhere, you can see a name tag somewhere. You can get names. That's not important. Even if you want the manager name, corporate can tell you that. And it's even worse when you say, I asked for corporate number and they refuse to give it to me. Now you got another feather in your cap.
Her name was John. She said she don't have to give me her number. She both own business. There's no, I've been in business for 50 years. Right down the street here.
Now you see, now he's pissing off the second officer because he got a fucking attitude. And I'm telling you right now, dude, it will never work out for you or never work in your favor, especially being a man, being the one that's out of fucking control. You whining and bitching and moaning about some fucking bacon to the police, dude. And she's trying to tell you to just stop. And that is one of those traits that we get from being raised by women. We don't know when to stop. Because don't nobody make women stop when they doing their fucking thing and acting a fucking fool, especially black women. They let them go until they get tired. And then they put that hardware on their wrists. And it happens sooner to men, especially the black men, than it do to women. Because in this situation, she's the one that's calm and collected, and he's the one that's fucking out of control. Roles are reversed. As Pops would say, you got to reverse that. Jesus Christ.
No, that's not how you deal with customers. If I'm asking for money,
that's true though. And I saw the whole thing.
Exactly. So what am I supposed to do? So she still won't give me her name. That's not what you're doing a business. I want her name and his name so I can call corporate.
He's yelling. Your officer is yelling at you. He's not yelling right now.
Ain't nobody saying they was yelling at anybody. The lady was here the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. You said, how do you defend and protect something you know nothing about? No one, what is he saying? No one has even know how many amendments are in the Constitution, not one. What is your point? By the way, I know they kill more Caucasians than us by percentage. Most people get shot, deserve it. What? Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I got the full Monty here before I go and say what I'm gonna say. Dude raised by HHHH. She's annoying them as much as him. First off, never talk to the police. Supreme Court has. Right. Okay. Just walk away if it hasn't. You being detained. I agree with that. But as far as like, and here's what, let me say this. I'll say this though. When you're talking about the police, when you're talking about not talking to the police, because I know a lot of people always say they don't talk to the police. And to a degree, you don't talk to the police when your ass can fuck around and go to jail. When you committed the crime, you don't talk to the police. When you don't want to engage and go deeper into some shit with the police, you don't talk to the police. However, if you know the law and you know how to conduct yourself, you don't have to be scared of the police. You just don't. You do not have to be scared of the police. And a lot of times, because you don't know the law, that's why you become a victim to it. You become subjected to their law, because a lot of times this happens. Police do the wrong shit, but because you don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be doing or what they have the power to do, you get fucked up and you wind up getting fucked over because of that. Because sometimes that initial engagement that you have with the police, you can say whatever you want to a degree, and then you go too far, and then once you fucked up, then the police officer like, I got you. It's just like in you remember Shaft? You remember when Shaft was this is the one with Samuel Jackson. Not the old Shaft with Richard Roundtree, but Richard Roundtree was actually in this one. But you remember in Shaft when they went and they tried to raid to get Peoples. Peoples Hernandez had moved the dope house or whatever. They was like, damn, we ain't got nothing. Because, you know, the dirty cops tipped them off whatever. And Peoples was up in the window laughing at their ass, talking shit. and motherfucking Samuel Jackson was talking shit back and forth to him, and he took that ball and he threw it up there and hit people. People's like, motherfucker. And he came downstairs. My man Jeffrey Wright, who I definitely love, one of the most underrated actors in America today. But Jeffrey Wright come downstairs with his motherfucking crew, walk up to motherfucking Shaft and do this shit, and he talking shit. Shaft can't do shit to him. Shaft can't do shit like, man, this is 223rd Egyptian cotton motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't saying shit. And they going back and forth and they having words until Peoples touched Shaft. And that's when Shaft like, I got your ass. He goaded him. He baited his ass. He knew that if I fuck with this dude enough, because he don't know the law, he gonna fuck up and I'm gonna get him. And that was the shot he took. Now, he got his ass locked up, and he got kicked or whatever eventually, but he fucked with him because he betted on Peoples not knowing the law. Peoples could have came down there, got up in his face, and did everything he did, said whatever the fuck he wanted to say until he touched him. Once he touched him, he broke the law. Plain and simple. That's just how it is. And that's exactly what's going on here. And it's like you going back and forth and doing all this shit. You acting irate. You talking crazy. And it wasn't until you broke the law, because you could easily have put disorderly conduct on this motherfucker. That's your ass. And you see now there's a third officer on the scene.
You yell at me.
But she was
yelling.
Yeah.
Yelling ain't illegal, man. Yelling is not illegal. Yelling is not a crime. I don't know why people get that shit mixed up in their head to where they think that, oh, you can't yell at me. Motherfucker, I sure the fuck can.
If you yell at me, I'm gonna yell back. He's not cooperating with me.
I'm not done yet.
But you disrespected him. But you disrespected him. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You just hollered at him.
Now, his wife has gotten involved, and she's holding court. Now, they're both holding court in IHop. Never works out good for you. Never works out good for you, because now y'all holding court in this motherfucker, debating with the police over what they did. You was disrespectful and you yelled at me. That ain't no fucking crime. And if you didn't like the way the officer was treating you, you still had another recourse. Go file a complaint. Ask for a supervisor. Those two things right there you had. At this point, ain't nobody in handcuffs, ain't nobody under arrest, nothing. You didn't like how the officer was behaving. If you felt, and I'm talking about your feelings, you in your feelings and you think that this police officer is treating you unjustly, file a complaint and ask for their supervisor. That's it. You going back and forth with the police, you'll never win that. Never win. Exactly. You being emotional for no reason. Ain't nobody hit you. Ain't nobody punched you. Ain't nobody kicked you. Ain't nobody spit on you. You're arguing over some fucking bacon with a manager at IHop at whatever the fuck o'clock in the morning it is. Just go ahead and say, you know what? I want a supervisor. Or you be like, I'm done. I'm going to go to the police department. I'm going to file a complaint on your ass. And I'm going to call corporate on y'all motherfuckers. I'm good. Well, you can't leave. I can't leave? You're detaining me? Yes. Give me a supervisor right now. Well, I'm trying to talk to you. No. I don't want to talk to you. I want a supervisor if you're detaining me. Well, how can you? I don't want to talk to you, sir. I would like to see your supervisor right now. That's it. And even if you want to, get on the phone. Call 911. Yes, I am here at IHop on 83rd in South Chicago. I would like to have a supervisor sent here. I'm dealing with an officer who is not treating me justly. That's it, and that's all. And move on.
You just hollered at him.
I did holler.
Okay, that's why.
I'm in the middle of an investigation for a possible death threat.
And nobody death threat.
Boom. You hear that? I am here for an investigation for a possible death threat, which is a fucking crime. You tell the motherfucker, I'll kill you motherfuckers, or I'll fuck y'all up, or I'll blow this motherfucker up because y'all ain't got no bacon. That's a crime. That's a threat. Bam. That officer has every right to be there, and that officer has every right to question whoever the fuck he can about this situation.
Okay, did anybody hear him?
No.
Listen, man. That's
No,
why I'm investigating.
no. And I'm posting this whole thing. I'm posting.
Now you got not just one, not just two, but now you got the lady on the camera who's also now become a social justice warrior. She's now telling the police what they did and what they didn't do over some goddamn bacon, y'all.
Nobody's death threat nobody. He came in here yelling. He came in here yelling.
Don't grab me, sir. Please.
Now, you telling the officer don't grab you. You telling the officer don't touch you. Don't put your hands on you. Ask the question. Officer, I see that you just put your hands on me. Am I under arrest? They got to answer. Well, yes. Okay, what am I being arrested for? Well, we'll tell you, put your hands behind. Okay, well, then you need to arrest me then. Or you need to give me a supervisor. Other than that, please don't touch me. Matter of fact, I want to leave because I don't feel safe. That's being smart.
Don't grab me.
There was no death threat.
Now, she sees, you know what? This shit is going too far because when a motherfucker's talking that putting your hands on me shit, now it's saying, hey, wait a minute. Motherfuckers don't want to be touched. Motherfuckers don't want their hands put on them. That's when shit starts going real left. Because you're already on, I'm about to fuck up lane. Now you about to make that other left and get on, we going to jail drive. That's what's about to happen right here. All right? That's exactly what's about to happen right here. And now she sees it. Because he's insisting on arguing with the fucking police. And if you're over on the Relationship Rehab channel, if you want to go ahead and click the link that's in the chat, that'll get you over the way you can chat on the United Guns of America channel, because that's where the chat is for this stream. So check it out, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. I'm trying to get my numbers up over there now, people. All right, here we go.
Can you talk? Can you just listen to me?
Okay, but don't grab me, sir. That's all.
There you go, telling the fucking police what the fuck to do. That's where you fucked up. Now you don't go to jail drive, and your car about to get pulled over.
So I need you to okay.
Don't grab me. I don't want to see that.
Thanks for the sub.
Because, sir,
I'm not done
screamed at him.
Why do you gotta
Because
talk
why did you scream at him like that?
Will you let me finish? Will you let me finish so you can hear the whole? Will you let?
Now, the officer's getting pissed the fuck off. And now it's really about to go left because now he's tired. And I'm going to tell you like this, from law enforcement, from the short stint that I had in actually doing it, but from the years of being educated and being around it, police officers, number one, you always want to stay in control of the situation. Always. You don't want to go back and forth with people when they are not being rational. Because when you arguing with somebody who's irrational, you lost control. When you going back and forth with a motherfucker and they're not understanding, they're not comprehending what you're telling them, they're not responding to what your commands, you going into that back and forth, you lose control of the situation. So you ask a motherfucker, you tell a motherfucker, and then you make a motherfucker. It's them three things. He been asking and he been telling. Now it's gonna be to the point where you gonna make. Because now, while she's starting to lose control and he's pissed off now because he's tired of doing this shit. Because this shit been going on now for about 3 minutes. And he ain't got nowhere. All you got is a bunch of motherfuckers arguing and a bunch of motherfuckers talking about I was right, and they was wrong. That's what you got. And now, he's going to raise his voice and now he's really hollering. And dude's going to get pissed off. Thanks for the sub, Bree. I appreciate you, boy. Hey man, you never hit me back neither. Let me know what you gonna do.
Sir, that's all.
So I need you to okay.
Don't grab me. I don't want to.
So now the officers, what they're doing, they're taking this dude off to the side so that this dude can conduct his investigation. And here's where it goes real left.
I say, sir, you do stop playing.
Why? Because, sir, the way you screamed at him.
Why do you gotta
talk about why did you scream at him like that?
Will you let me finish? Will you let me finish so you can hear the whole? Will you let me finish so you can hear the whole conversation?
He's still hollering though.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
There it is. And we're off.
Why? Ain't nobody.
Now, everything that's happening from here on out, these motherfuckers are completely wrong. Number one, you can't stop a fucking police from doing nothing when he's motherfucking putting somebody under arrest. Number two, you can't touch a fucking police officer. And if you do, that police officer has every motherfucking right to back you the fuck up off of him however the fuck he wants to. Alright? You cannot do that. You don't get to tell the police who the fuck he arrests and who he don't arrest. I don't know where the fuck black folks got this motherfucking shit at, where they got this motherfucking this mind to say, oh, I can tell the police what to do, what not. You can't. It's not you're not within you don't have the authority to do that. You just don't. And when you think you do, this is what happens.
Do nothing.
Why y'all doing that?
Ain't nobody do nothing.
He didn't do anything.
Hold on.
Nardo.
No, he did. He wouldn't obey the commands of the police officer. Because they constantly telling his ass to calm the fuck down and stay the fuck over here. And he's steady worrying about what the fuck this grown ass woman is doing with the police. And that police officer ain't did shit to her. He just don't like the way that he was yelling at him. Fine. File a fucking complaint, dude. Don't think you gonna swell up and bow up against the police officer and don't get your ass locked up. Here's what, when keeping it real goes wrong, this is exactly what it is. And you are incorrect, Case. She would be approximately a BT 900.
Just let them do what they gonna do. No!
Now, what does she do? Right? She feels like, oh, okay, but just let them do what they gonna do now, babe. Now, let them lock your ass up. Now, he already fired up from all this other shit. He already riled up. Now, he realized I done fucked up and he don't want to go to jail. Now, it's too late. Because now your ass is about to get locked the fuck up and you can only hope to not go to jail by shutting the fuck up. But he ain't gonna do that. Why? Because now I want to double down on stupid.
Let them do what they gonna do!
I'm not resisting. Why you doing all that? Why you doing all that, man?
And I don't know why people think. I'd be so glad when y'all get when black folks hear me. Just because you say you're not resisting arrest, that don't mean that you aren't. I don't know why people think that if they say I'm not resisting arrest while all the while they tensing up and not letting the officer put them in cuffs, that's not considered resisting arrest. You got 3 fucking people on you. If you were not resisting arrest, sir, those handcuffs would have been on your ass. But just because you saying I am not resisting arrest, I am not resisting arrest, dude, it wouldn't fucking matter. Because they would have been had the cuffs on you. And the fact that they can't get cuffs on you, and the fact that when you're watching this, you will see the officer struggling with him, that guarantees and knows that he was fucking resisting arrest. Resisting arrest means I am not letting the officers put me in handcuffs. I'm not doing that. When you're doing anything but that, trying to keep your hands out, trying to let me talk to you, you're resisting. Because once they say you're under arrest, turn around, put your hands behind your back, that's it. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. The minute you say, well, hold on, you're resisting. The minute you say, let me talk to you, you're resisting. The minute you say, why y'all doing this, you are resisting. So stop being dumbasses, and if you either you don't want to go to jail, shut the fuck up or ask if you're being detained. If you don't want to go to jail, just fucking leave before the police get there. Go home, because now you want to go home, but you can't. But you can't use my phone. Y'all tell me what that's from.
And tell him I'm just trying to calm him down. No! Please! Please, can you just tell him to stop?
You still ain't resisting, right? Right. Okay. What you said, Fred Antonio? Your mind is saying yes, but your body's saying no. My body's telling me no, but my mind is My mind is telling me yes. I don't see nothing wrong with a little resistant arrest. I don't see nothing wrong. Now here's where she fucks up. She walks over and now she's gonna tell the police, no, y'all can't do y'all motherfucking job. No, y'all can't do what the fuck you all are authorized to do. Y'all gotta stop now. No, you should have stopped fucking 3 minutes and 37 seconds ago. Because if you would have and let the fucking bacon problem be a bacon problem you take up with corporate, you would have been fine. You could have told the police, I ain't threatening nobody. My husband ain't threatening nobody. Motherfuckers is lying on me because they wouldn't give us bacon. Police ain't gonna do shit about that. You know what? Take your ass on. You know what? Take your ass on. Well, that's what they said. Sir, I don't have any evidence that supports that. That's hearsay. You talking some he said, she said shit. They're saying they didn't. You're saying they did. I don't have any evidence to support that. I can't take your word over theirs. But what you do, you're going to tell the police what the fuck time it is. You're going to tell the police what you're going to do. You're going to tell the police what you're not going to do. You're going to tell them not to holler at you. Then when that motherfucking steel come out and the clink clinks is going on, now you want to stop and you just want to go home. But you know what? You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Then she gonna tell this motherfucker don't push her. No, don't you interfere with a fucking investigation. Don't you interfere with an arrest. That is not your fucking job and it is against the law to do so. You put your hand on a police officer while he's making an arrest. You're not only endangering yourself, but you're endangering the police officer and your fucking husband. Because they don't know what the fuck you're gonna do and you don't get to stop them from doing what they are authorized by the law to do.
Wrong! That is so wrong!
No! Please! Please, can you just don't tell him to stop?
He told her to stop right then and there. What she gonna do? They got my husband. Alright.
No!
And he ain't resisting.
No!
Now he trying to sit down.
That is so wrong! That is so wrong! That is so...
Now mind y'all, let me tell y'all this. The lady that y'all here holding the camera, this is a white lady. You see she ain't touched nan motherfucker, has she? You see she ain't talk shit to nan motherfucker, has she? Cause she know better.
Wrong!
Please! Please! Please stop! Please stop!
Let me do anything! They don't just hear eating!
Now, if that white lady is so involved and so for what's going on and saying that these police officers are wrong, why she ain't putting her hands on the police officers? Why she ain't talking shit to the police officers? You know why? Because she don't want to go to jail. Because she knows I can go to jail if I step over this fucking line. You see what the black woman doing? What the black dude doing? They said fuck the line. And you know what fuck the line gets you? It gets that hardware put on you. Here you go.
I'm trying to help y'all out! How are you forced like that?
You trying to help them out. I'm trying to help Ike. You ain't trying to help Ike now. It's too late for that. If you wanted to help them, you would have just said, you know what? I'm done. My husband's upset. I'm upset. I want to go home. Now you're trying to be civil and you're trying to be smart. But you've foregone that because you kept pushing the envelope, pushing the envelope. This ain't right. This is how I feel. They did me wrong. They was hollering at me. They wouldn't give me corporate number. All of this is over what, people? Bacon. Seriously. This is over bacon. Get the fuck out of here. So you under arrest. They're telling you to put your hands behind your back, but you gonna tell the officers, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna sit down. Okay, let's see how this works out for you. Officers telling you to be under arrest, that you're under arrest, put your hands behind your back. You telling them, no, fuck that. I'm gonna sit down and now we gonna talk. Oh, so when they tried to get your ass to step the fuck away and let them talk to your wife, you didn't want to do it then. You didn't want to sit the fuck down then. Now that you see that your black ass about to go to jail, now you want to sit the fuck down. You should have sat the fuck down in the first place if you wanted to talk to the police about some goddamn bacon. You don't need to get upset over fucking bacon. You don't need to get upset because somebody's upset because they didn't have bacon. You don't need to get upset because somebody ain't giving you the number to corporate. You don't get upset over that. Use your fucking brain, not your fucking emotions. Because this what your feelings get you. It's gonna get you this ride and this lightning.
Please! Please stop! Please stop!
Let me do anything! I don't just hear anything!
Please stop! I'm trying to help you out! How do you force like that? Please, no, don't you take all this!
Sit down, man.
You got to sit down! He got to sit down!
I'm gonna sit down, man.
Please don't do it like that! Sit down!
Stop that! You getting my taser?
No! Don't you please like that!
They're gonna act like they're gonna shoot him!
Now, this is where the white lady goes the fuck off the rails. But now he's trying to stop them from actually using the taser on his ass. So yes, I believe he did try to grab at the taser. Not the gun. I believe he definitely tried to grab at the taser because he didn't want that motherfucking lightning. And that's why they own this shit. But now, watch how this lady here fucking amps the whole fucking situation, trying to be sensationalizing the whole situation. Watch and listen to what this white lady do. This is why you don't let a motherfucker talk and gas your ass up especially when they don't have no dog in the fight. Listen to what she do and how she time.
My taser!
No! Don't you please like that!
They're gonna act like they're gonna shoot him for eating pancakes at the IHop.
Right now!
Are y'all gonna shoot him? Are y'all gonna shoot him for eating pancakes at the IHop? Y'all gonna shoot him?
No, please put a handcuff on him. Let him handcuff him, sir. Please.
You see how hard this is? Back up! I ain't doing this!
Nardo!
Stop!
Nardo!
Attacking me!
Nardo! Stop! Nardo, stop! Stop!
And now we have complete and utter what? Chaos. You got a dude who got 5 police officers trying to place him under arrest. You got a white woman shouting, they're gonna shoot him, they're gonna shoot him. What do you want to do? You want to shoot him. You got a black woman, this man's wife, yelling and screaming, stop, stop, stop. And then she just starts screaming hysterically because, like she said on the news briefing, I thought they was gonna shoot him. Well, you wasn't thinking about that shit when you was talking about bacon, were you? And then what do you have? The guy who's now on the ground, who first wanted to leave, secondly wanted to stop the police officer from yelling, thirdly didn't want to put his arms or hands behind his back because he kept interfering with the investigation, fourthly he wanted to sit down. Now he's laying on the ground and he's still not putting his hands behind his back, to the point to where the officers had deployed a taser. And now, because he's one of those people where the taser don't incapacitate you, so now he's still resisting. And now what are they doing? They are literally going up the force continuum. For those of you who don't know what the force continuum is, that's basically the continuum that they call when a person starts from low level force and work their way up. They first started out verbally, which is on the low end. Then they started to arrest him. Then they started to tase him. None of that's worked. So now they've gone fisticuffs. They are striking him to get him to go under arrest. What happens next? She's steady fucking pushing the envelope, and now they are not in control. You got 5 officers who can't arrest this one black dude. One. They can't get cuffs on this one motherfucker. So this dude ain't no weak ass motherfucker. And he's steady fucking pushing the envelope. If you're over on the Relationship Rehab channel, click the link that's in the chat and come over to the United Guns of America channel.
Don't hit him! Don't hit him!
Fucking hit him! Don't fucking hit him! Don't fucking hit him!
Don't hit
So I get to resist police officers. I get to not be arrested. I get to tell the police what to do. And on top of all of that, I get to tell him and chant, don't hit him. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck are you to think that you get to tell the police what to do and what not to do when y'all the motherfucking reason why they there? They there because of y'all in the bacon. And yes, I'm Monday morning quarterbacking this shit, but they are literally there because you motherfuckers got into it with and this manager probably ain't shit. But it's over bacon. A rude manager and bacon. This is what you want? Is it really worth it? It's really worth me getting arrested over some goddamn bacon at an IHop. This ain't even thick sliced bacon. Now, if this was butcher cut thick slice, because I know I love me some butcher cut thick slice, this is IHop bacon. This is that cheap bullshit that you buy at Walmart, the great value bacon, thin slice. That's what the fuck y'all fighting over. That's what y'all got into it with the manager about. This ain't even premium bacon here, man. At least have some premium bacon involved. Thick cut, hickory smoked, juicy fucking succulent bacon. Bacon is an amazing food, but when you're getting it from IHop, it's subpar. Facts.
Lawsuit. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit him anymore. Lawsuit.
And I can't breathe, man.
Don't hit him. You can't breathe. I 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 can't breathe.
And here's why I got so pissed off about this shit. The two motherfuckers that's talking the most shit right now, the two motherfuckers that's causing the most confusion and chaos are who? The two ladies who are not in cuffs. Because at the end of the day, who the fuck losing out in this situation? You got it. The man is. Ain't no cuffs on neither one of them women. It's just the dude getting his ass carted off to jail, trying to tell the police how to talk to his motherfucking wife. That's what happened here. This motherfucker's going to jail, and all he gonna remember is his ass laying on the ground, tased, well punched, and two motherfuckers yelling, don't touch him, I can't breathe, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot him. You're gonna shoot him. This is what the fuck y'all doing. And the only thing you're gonna try to get out of this is a fucking lawsuit. And you can hear them clearly chanting lawsuit, but meanwhile, the dude ass is whooped, the dude ass is tased, and the dude ass is going to jail. This is what happens when you let women run your fucking life and control the situation. Your ass is the one that suffers.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! No need to use force!
No need to use force. Oh, really? And you see this white lady who talking about I can't breathe. You see that bitch is steady keeping her distance. She ain't walked up on the police officers not one time. Because she know better. And the fact that she knows better, she should at least been, if she their friend, she should at least told them, let's stop, y'all. We can do this lawsuit another way. Let's stop. But you know why? Fine, let his ass go to jail. It makes for a better footage for the case. That's what she's thinking. That's why she's chanting lawsuit.
Nardo, that wasn't even called for. Right? That's all use of power. That was not even
punching him in the face.
That was.
I got it on tape. I got it on tape. For what? On the fucking floor, you're punching him in the face.
I punch him in the fucking face too if he's resisting my arrest. I tell you that right now. Tell me, let me tell you that your ass is under arrest and to put your hands behind your back. I'ma tell you once, and then I'ma make your ass get under arrest second. I'm not going back and forth with you niggas. That's the problem. Police officers in their mind, they living their best life. They're not going back and forth with you niggas. They're not going to do it. And that's the thing, because if you do that, you're losing control of the situation. And that's the reason why you're there. You are there to bring order to chaos. You got two motherfuckers arguing? Why would I be the one to come and argue with two motherfuckers? I'm not doing that. I'm here to bring order. I'm gonna ask questions, I'm gonna take notes, and I'm gonna make a report. You interfere with that, your ass is going to jail. You hinder that, your ass is going to jail. You fuck with me on me trying to do that, your ass is going to go to jail. Just like his ass is going. And in all actuality, I'm going to tell you like this. Police officer should have locked her motherfucking ass up once she touched him. Once that officer got touched, should have locked her ass up too. You don't put your fucking hands on me. I'm the police. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yep, Ed 209 under the motherfucking rule and guidance of OCP. This is what the fuck happened. And now, what do we have? We have two women standing inside running their mouths. We got the dude outside in cuffs with the police officer out in cuffs getting ready to cart his ass off to jail.
Okay, can I get his wallet though with his credit card in there?
Blouses.
She said I can. I don't want to. I just don't want y'all to shoot him.
I'm not shooting anybody.
Clint, you just what?
Now you talking about I just don't want nobody to shoot him. They got this motherfucking handcuff sitting down in the motherfucking grass. Ain't nobody gonna shoot this dude. If you didn't want nobody to shoot him, you should have just shut the fuck up and let the bacon be the bacon and call corporate in the morning. If you didn't want nobody to shoot him, you should have called and asked for a supervisor and just said you just want to go home. If you didn't want nobody to shoot him, you wouldn't have been sitting there letting this motherfucker go back and forth with the police when you saw he wasn't in control. You should have just left. The minute you saw you or him was not at your best self, you should have just left. But you don't want to leave. You know why? Because I want to prove that I'm fucking right. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. That's what it is for me. I got to show the police that I'm fucking right. That's what you're doing. I'm going to show the police what time it is. I'm going to show the police what they can and can't do. I'm going to tell the police what's going on, and the police going to listen to me. Yeah, okay. Here you go. Let's see if they're listening to you. Let's see if they're going to take the cuffs off and let everybody go home.
Of course, because you kept resisting. You kept trying to grab my gun.
You did not go near your gun. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Punched him and tasered him.
Liz.
Punched him and tasered him. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed.
Let's go home. Let's go home.
Why did you do that?
See what they're gonna do to him.
But why did y'all do that to him?
Go back inside.
That's my husband.
Go back inside.
That's my husband.
Don't get yourself in trouble.
I just want to keep recording.
That's fine. Now interrupt.
Now, he's telling you something that you're not even smart enough to understand. He's telling you to go inside. He's telling you to go in. You don't even have to. You could be outside and you could have left. That's the problem. And I get it. IHop gonna cut a check. Probably will. Probably maybe won't. I don't care. Because here's my problem with that. So yes, they may get a check out of this. But at the end of the day, just like with anything else, what if it went all the way left? With that commotion and shit going on, he very well could have gotten shot and killed. Would it have been worth the check then? Would it have been worth the check then? For him to die over some fucking bacon at an IHop. And that's my thing. It's like we got this thing with the police. We got this thing with law enforcement to where we just want to tell them what the fuck time it is. And we want to go back and forth. But at the end of the day, you know who's losing their lives the most? It's these young black men, these black boys, these grown ass men. We're the ones losing our lives, getting fucked over, getting put in jail, put in prison, shot, tased, stabbed, whatever the fuck you want to call it, choked out. All that shit happens to us. And it's because we're not in control of our situations. We're not in control of our faculties. We're not in control of our emotions. We're not in control of our households. We're not in control of our communities. So that's why this shit like this happens. Because the motherfuckers who was running their mouth, the motherfuckers who was bitching and moaning the most, those are the motherfuckers that's sitting there watching your ass go to jail. For a check? I don't think so. Because now she's talking about, I thought they was going to shoot him. I thought they was going to kill him. She was holding that picture of them being engaged and being married and shit in the beginning on the news. I thought they was going to kill him. You wasn't thinking that shit when you was arguing back and forth about some goddamn bacon and a manager. He wouldn't give me the number to corporate. You wasn't thinking about that shit then. You know why? Because you didn't give a fuck. Because you knew out of this whole situation, you ain't going to jail. You knew I'm going to shut the fuck up when the police tell me to because I'm not going to jail. That's what my problem is. Dudes always get this shit and get in their head that they going to tell a motherfucker what time it is and what's right and what's wrong. And then when a motherfucker tell you to shut the fuck up, you don't stop. Sometimes you just have to fucking stop and say, you know what? You got it, dog. Let me be done.
He needs you now. We'll take care of this later. You can have our video. You can take care of this later. Don't get. He's gonna need you. He's gonna need you. Okay. He's gonna need you, though. He's gonna need you.
You hear him now? You went from chanting all that bullshit. He can't breathe. Lawsuit. Lawsuit. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. To now, he's gonna need you. He's gonna need you. Yeah, he is, because now he's going to fucking jail over some goddamn bacon. And it ain't worth it, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me tell you, well, you know what? Let me finish this, and then I'm gonna tell you a motherfucker.
Okay, here. Right. It's not him. Oh, okay. It must have been him. He's gonna need you.
Now look at his ass. He's sitting down now. He got cuffs on him now, and he outside.
I'm recording.
Been there.
I've been recording the whole fucking thing.
No, that's your number. That's okay. We seen enough. We seen enough.
Yeah, no, I hope they don't think that video's
404.
Because it ain't.
Okay.
312-6531. My name is Liz Toledo.
Liz Toledo. Right.
Okay. That is so messed up.
Yep. Jason, I'm telling you.
Looking like 100 cops just for eating pancakes. For eating fucking pancakes.
No, it's not for eating fucking pancakes. It's for not listening to the police. And just like Jason said, they were talking way too much. They were being overly nice. They could have told him, hey, leave or get fucking locked up. You want to go to jail? That's what you tell a motherfucker. Because at the end of the day, I'm in charge here, whether you like it or not. Whether you think it's right or whether you feel that I am or not, I am. I'm in charge.
Let's go. Let's go.
Can I get my phone, sir? Can I get my phone out my car? Come on, Liz.
Right.
I have no way to continue.
Until everything's secure, we will allow you to do that. Right now,
you can watch me go to my car.
Not right now. Not right now. Okay?
See that?
I don't want to go, Tori. I want to keep recording this.
Keep recording. She want to get the footage. And at the end of the day, when you talk about all of this shit that went down, you talk about the right and who was wrong and all that stuff. You talk about all of that. Who's suffering in this situation? Who's suffering in this equation? It's how it is all the time. It's the dudes. It's the men that suffer.
They won't let me. Can I come out?
Yeah, you got the right to take a seat right there.
You could have came out 2 minutes ago. You just didn't know the fucking law because you were so fucking irate.
I was trying to calm him down for y'all. Y'all go.
No, you wasn't.
The man hit me. He hit me, and I was trying to calm him down.
You do that.
Telling me that. And we got more charges. Go ahead and take a seat for a week.
Not her husband. One of y'all hit her. And I have that recorded.
Y'all hit me because I was trying to help my husband.
You shouldn't have helped him. You should have helped him.
Y'all hit me. Everything is recorded.
Yeah, it is.
Everything is recorded.
Be good.
Y'all want another lawsuit? Aren't y'all tired of getting...
That's all they talking about is the lawsuit. And I'm telling you like this, what's so frustrating to me is the fact that it's plenty of dudes that lost their lives in these situations. Because years ago, it wasn't no cameras. It wasn't no social media. It was just your word against theirs. And a lot of police officers didn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna let no dude chance me getting fucked up. I'm not gonna let no dude chance me not going home. Because that's what a police officer is faced with. All that shit you want to talk, all that, this is how I feel, this is what's right, this is what we have to deal with. Going home safe. That's it. That's all that shit comes down to. And I'm not gonna let nobody fuck with that. Trying to understand what you talking about? No way. You will not control if I go home or not. And that's what police officers are faced with. Now, I'm gonna say this too. There are a lot of times, and I'm saying a lot of times, when you have inexperienced officers that have not been trained well, that are in those same exact situations, and because they are so afraid, they're so fearful, and they do too want to go home, they overreact, or they don't respond correctly to situations like that, and then shit does go way left and people do die. Because they're not trained, because they're not well trained, because they're not well experienced. And in those situations, just like this one, somebody easily could have shot this dude. And he could have fucking lost his life. And you could talk about he was wrong and the police was wrong, but it would have been you getting a check cut from IHop, probably so. You would have got a check cut from the police department, yup. But at the end of the day, your husband wouldn't have been coming home, bitch. And the fact that you're okay with that, the fact that you feel that getting a lawsuit and you got everything recorded was more important in his life is why I'm doing this fucking video in the first place. Because that's what it comes down to. Talk the shit you want to talk. That's why motherfuckers are doing this shit nowadays. Because they looking for the check. They looking for the attention. And they're looking for some way to get paid. And if they husband, they boyfriend, they daddy, they brother, they cousin gotta die because of it, obviously so be it. They don't give a fuck. Because it ain't them. It ain't them. You don't have those instances where you got a woman resisting arrest and she get accidentally shot. You don't have that shit happening to them. That shit does not happen to them. It just doesn't. All that shit motherfuckers want to talk. And the fact that dudes see this shit happening to dudes and y'all motherfuckers still doing this shit, you better fucking stop listening to women and letting them get you in the situations that your ass can't get you out of, man. Men, it is a fact. You are more than likely going to go to jail in any situation involving a woman. So stop getting in situations. Start learning the law. Start knowing when to stop. Start knowing when to shut the fuck up. Because the problem is this. You got a bunch of men with female traits who don't know how to control their emotions. And that's why dudes get locked the fuck up. That's why dudes get shot the fuck up. That's why dudes get beat the fuck up. Because they don't know how to shut up and just stop. Men that are raised by men, they know when to just say, you got this one. They know how to take an L. They know how to stop. They know how to shut their fucking mouth. I know how to let a motherfucker run their mouth and say what they're gonna say and wait. I know how to just be quiet. I know how to just say, you know what? I'm not in control here. Even though I disagree with them, let me shut up. Let me ask the right questions. Like what the dude saying, like my man Easy told me in iRobot, I have limited responses. You must ask the right questions. Because the minute you don't, and the minute you get into your feelings, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get your ass wrestled, punched, tased, and yes, fucking shot. And you can talk about whether it's right or whether it's wrong, but at the end of the day, you the one with the lead in your ass, in your chest, in your head, in your side. because you don't want to fucking listen. Because you right. You feel. That's what it gets you. Use your brain. You want to change the law? Change the goddamn law. You can't change the law on the street. You can't hold court in the street. You can't tell a police officer who's in control and who is authorized to be in control what the fuck to do. Listen when a police officer tells you to stop. Shut the fuck up. Even if he's telling you and you don't like the way he's telling you, do it anyway and file a fucking report later. Because then you have one thing out of the whole situation, no matter how it turns out. You have your fucking life. You still have your fucking clean record. You still have yourself out of jail. Because when you don't, when you're trying to tell a motherfucker what time it is, when you try to tell a motherfucker what they need to do, what they should do, what's right and what's wrong, that's what happens to your ass. And the women who you learn the shit from, they on the sidelines watching, screaming and yelling, talking about I'm coming down there, fake crying, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's what they're doing while your ass is going to jail. So you think about that, young men. You think about that, old men. Stop overreacting in situations, especially the ones you don't have control over. Because when you do, you wind up getting the short end of the stick. At the end of the day, the dude went to jail. The dude went to jail. Not the woman recording the camera. Nope. The black dude who was trying to say, stop hollering at my woman. Why are you hollering? I'm not resisting arrest. Why y'all trying to put your hands on me? You the one that got your ass sent to jail. You the one that's locked up. They the ones on TV. They the ones holding the picture. I thought they was going to kill him. I thought they was going to shoot him. Don't shoot. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Lawsuit, lawsuit. Them motherfuckers ain't in jail. Your ass is. And that's how it always works. Dude trying to fight for his woman's honor, trying to fight, take up for his sister, take up for his mama, take up for his girlfriend, take up for his wife. Y'all the motherfuckers that go to jail. You better start staying in control of the situation and asking questions, and sometimes telling the motherfucker, even if it is your wife, shut the fuck up and let's go home. Yeah, but I got to shut the fuck up and let's go home. Because of shut the fuck up and let's go home, 9 minutes ago, would have saved you and we wouldn't have this footage. It would have saved you and we wouldn't be dealing with this. Would have saved you and I'd have been talking about something else tonight. Over some fucking bacon. Over some fucking bacon. Can't justify that. You can't justify getting tased. You can't justify getting punched. You can't justify getting locked up over some fucking bacon. And that's what it comes down to. Be smarter than that. I remember one time I was we were working and I was riding with my buddy Todd. And we rolled up on the guy, had a warrant for him. Had it called, snuck his ass. Great work by my man Todd. We snuck up on him and got him dead to right. By the time he saw us, he tried to run inside the house. My man Todd jumped out the car. I jumped out the car. Todd stops him like, hey man, stop right there. Back the fuck up. Don't go in that house. He's in the doorway. So Todd gets him to come back. He's backing up. He's commanding them. Dudes following his commands. In the midst of all of that, I'm covering my partner. I'm watching the door because I don't know who's in this fucking trailer. Yes, we were in a trailer. Don't know who's in this trailer. What do I get? I get a dude that comes out. Hey man, stop right there. Come down these motherfucking steps. Keep your hands up where I can see them. Dude, hands go up. He don't say shit. He come down them steps. Yes sir, yes sir. He's standing right there. Next up, white girl comes up yelling and screaming, talking cash shit. What are you doing? What are you all doing to him? What are you all doing to him? What is going on? You can't just do this. You can't just do this. This is our property. You can't just... Step up and come out. Keep your fucking hands up. And when I'm doing this, I got my gun out. Alright? I'm tucked ready. You know what she fucking tells me? Put your fucking gun away because there's a kid here. You should not be pointing your gun at me or at us. You shouldn't be pointing your gun at us because there's a kid in the house. You know what I told her? Shut the fuck up. I'm the police. You don't tell me what to do with my fucking gun. Bring your ass down these steps. Keep your fucking hands up. You know what her boyfriend told her? Shut the fuck up and do what he says. You know what she did? She shut the fuck up and she did what he said. She did what I said. She did just what he told him to do. Didn't say another fucking word. Little kid, maybe about 5 or 6 years old, he now comes to the step. You know what I did? Hey kid, go over there and stand with your mom. But bitch, keep your fucking hands up where I can see him. Because I don't know who else is in this house. I don't know who else is in these other fucking trailers. I don't know shit. But I'd be damned if I let you control the situation that we're in and I'm in fucking authority and my fucking partner is right here with a motherfucking known fucking felon who's going to jail, who is known to fucking get into it with the police, who is known to fight the fucking police. I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, I was standing there ready, and if it would have came down to it, I'm coming home to my fucking wife and kids. I'd have dropped that bitch and I'd have dropped that dude. Plain and simple. That's my mindset. But I don't want to do that, but I will. But I need for you to follow my fucking instructions. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to try to figure you out. I don't know if you're a fucking good guy or if you're a fucking piece of shit. I don't know any of that. And the best thing for both of us to do, for both of us to make it out of this, is for you to listen to me because I'm in authority. Plain and simple. Just shut the fuck up. If you're a good guy, you shut the fuck up and do what I'm telling you. If you're a bad guy and you're living dirty and you fucked up and there's something else worse in that fucking house, if there's something else worse in your pockets, I'm gonna get it anyway. You shouldn't have been doing it. That's your fucking loss. Take your L. I got you. But you know what we do? Fuck that. I ain't going back. I ain't going back to jail. I'm just going to go all out. Bang, bang, bang. That's your ass you laid down. Now it's they ain't have to shoot him. They ain't have to kill him. Well, bitch, you didn't have to tell me what the fuck to do to my gun because you know your fucking daddy is a piece of shit. You know it. Shut up just like he did and fucking put your hands up. Don't fucking argue with me. Because I'm not here to argue. And I'm not here to hold court with you. You do that in court with your fucking lawyer. You don't do that with me. Because all I'm thinking about is upholding the law, getting my bad guy, and going home. Not necessarily in that order. And I'm not going to let you determine if I go home or not. Because I'm arguing with your ass while your fucking boyfriend pull a gun out on me. I'm arguing with your ass while my fucking warrant I got over here fucking jumps on my fucking partner. I'm not gonna fucking argue with your ass while something else goes the fuck wrong, while somebody else comes out of this trailer, while somebody else comes out that other trailer. I'm not gonna do that. So do what the fuck I'm telling you and we can all go home. Except for the motherfucker who got the warrant. Because his ass is on papers and we got him dead to rights. That's it. Exactly. I feel you, Jason. See the judge or see God? Which one you want? If you do what I tell you, we all go home. You might go to jail, but eventually you can go home. If you don't, somebody's gonna fucking get hurt. And it ain't gonna be me. I will hurt you before I let you hurt me. It's just that simple. Blam, blam, blam to them all. You a fool. But that's what it is, man. So it's like we just gotta be smart. Be smart. Don't hold court in the streets, y'all. Just fucking do what the fucking police officer says. And if he got you, he got you. If you broke the law, you broke the law. If you got weed in your pocket, you got an illegal pistol, you got motherfucking some cocaine, you got some crack rock, you got some heroin, it's fine. It ain't worth your life. And if your life is more important than what the fuck you got on you that's illegal, don't have it on you. Don't have it on you. Don't ride around in the car that ain't got no fucking registered tags. They got a busted fucking tail light, and you got motherfucking 1.5 pounds of weed bagged up, riding around making your drops. Because that one time you get away with it, cool. That second time you a lucky motherfucker. But that third time your luck ran out. Now you gotta go. Gotta go. I know you ain't gonna do it no more. Gotta go. And we just constantly press our luck thinking we slick. We thinking that we just getting over. We think we cold. We think we slick with it. Motherfucker, you ain't just, you just out. The laws of averages are just in your favor at one time. You got lucky. Whatever you want to call it. It was God's grace that I was traveling with these 8 guns and I didn't get pulled over. Yeah, we ride dirty and then get mad when we get caught. Why? He got caught. I got pulled over before by having expired tags being out of state. Now, I was riding illegally, but I wasn't riding dirty. I had no dope and no guns and no shit like that in the car. Police officer ran my plates, and I'm going to tell you why he stopped me, because I was a black dude in a motherfucking black caddy. Sweet ass black caddy with Vols, rag top, sweet. He pulled me over because I was black, because I'm going to tell you why. He didn't run my plates. He was driving this way and I was driving that way. He didn't know what the fuck was on the back of my tags. He just saw a nigga driving a caddy and he said, you know what? Most black folks that drive very nice, expensive luxury cars, they're usually drug dealers. So he turned around and he followed up behind me. He saw that my motherfucking tags was expired and he said, cool, I got him and I can stop him. And he stopped me, pulled me over. I already knew why he stopped me. Not because of my tags, because I was a black dude driving a sweet ass motherfucking ride. Yup. Is it right? Nope. Is it legal? Yup. Because my tags was not right. Plain and simple. And I was okay with that. Because I was riding with my tags being the way they were. Plain and simple. You know what he did next? He was banking on the fact that I was dirty. And I'm sitting there in a fucking Geek Squad fucking uniform, Geek Squad sweater on, shirt and everything, on my way to my job. Pulled me over. You know what he did next? Hey, yeah, I saw your tags were expired. No, you didn't. You saw that I was black going the other way and you wanted to press your luck. Yep, well, you know, I saw your tags were expired. Yeah, we want to go ahead and have you step out the car. And you mind if I search the car? Yes, I do. Well, why would you be objected? I said, because what you pulled me over for, sir. I said, I didn't get pulled over because I did anything wrong. I said, you pulled me over because my tag was expired. I said, but you were going the opposite way. I said, so no, I know you can, but I'm definitely objecting. You know why? Because I knew I wasn't riding dirty. Well, I'm going to run the dog around the vehicle and we'll do, just go, all right, step out, fine. You're going to run your dog. Go ahead. Motherfucker ran his dog around my car not once but twice. Dog didn't do shit. You know what he did next? He came back and fucking lied to me to my face. Yeah, the dog indicated around the trunk area. I said, no, he didn't. I said, let me tell you something, man. I said, my father was a Chicago police officer over 30 years. I said, I've seen drug dogs. I have learned and worked with drug dogs. I done played with a goddamn drug dog. I know that dog didn't indicate. I know what a dog that indicates does. But you do what you got to do, man. I don't have no drugs in my car. I wouldn't disrespect my family or my family's name like that. Well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run it. Whatever, man. Do what the fuck you gonna do. But I know why you're doing it and you're not gonna lie to me. Was I talking cash shit? Hell yeah. Was I legally doing it? Absolutely. I'm sitting in this dude's car, cuffed in the back of his fucking truck, while he running a dog around my car. And I'm sitting here looking at his ass, shaking his head like, you piece of shit officer. You fucking with me at 10 o'clock in the fucking morning on my way to work. You see I'm dressed in a fucking uniform going to work, but you know why? You ain't got shit else to do, and you mad because I'm a motherfucking black dude to know what the fuck he doing, so you gonna waste my time. Go ahead. And I'm sitting there, and he running my shit. He popped my trunk open. I got a custom-made trunk with a sweet-ass audio system. Shout out to my man, KP Knowledge, a.k.a. and Los. Shout out to my man, Kevin Pondexter, and my boy Los, rest in peace. They did a custom install on my car. I got amps, fucking caps, speakers, subwoofers, all that shit in there custom made. He's sitting there trying to take shit apart, fucking with shit. Dog ain't did shit. Now, if a dog smells some dope, dog gonna go crazy. He gonna scratch like a motherfucker. That's what most dogs do when they indicate. They bark, they scratch, they go ape shit crazy to let you know it's something there. Dog ain't do a goddamn thing. Literally sat in there playing around. This motherfucker looking around trying to go find some other shit. And he's sitting there fucking my shit. I yell out to him, hey man, that's a custom install. Be careful. Did he have to? Nope. I didn't say shit. He came back. Well, it didn't find something. Maybe there was some residue. I said, man, don't lie on me. There wasn't no fucking residue. Because I don't sell drugs. I don't do drugs, and I don't have drugs in my car. Well, could one of your friends? No, don't none of my friends do drugs. Don't none of my friends sell drugs, and wouldn't none of my friends have no drugs in my car, sir. Me with cuffs in the backseat of his fucking car. You know why I can talk shit? Because you can't do shit. Only thing you can do is write me a fucking ticket, homie. And you know what he did? He wrote me a fucking ticket. Give me my ticket. I'll pay it. But you ain't taking me to jail because I ain't dirty. And that's just how it is. I knew the law. I knew what I did. Knew that I fucked up. I wasn't, you a racist motherfucker. Yo, you a racist ass. I ain't got to talk shit, but I can tell you what time it is and you ain't going to put shit on me. You're not going to tell me what you think. You ain't going to lie to me when I know what's happening. Exactly, Jason. When you know the law, you good. I remember one time my brother told me he got pulled over and he was the police. My brother got pulled over by the police. And you know what the police gonna pull him over for? Speeding. Cool. You know what my brother told that motherfucker? He writing him a thing, said, hey man, look. Dude started, the police officer started lecturing him about speeding. He said, hey man, look. Either you write me a ticket or you let me go. But I tell you what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna stand here and lecture me. I ain't your fucking kid. I'm a grown man. Well within the law. He ain't breaking no laws telling that. Write me a ticket or let me go. Make a choice. He deboed that nigga. That's what you do when you know the law. I'm the police. Yes, I broke the law. That's why you pulled me over. Cool. Either write me a ticket or let me go. But you're not going to stand here and lecture me, dude. I ain't listening to that. Do what you going to do. Well, I'll let you go and all just so. All right, cool, motherfucker. Let me go. You not gonna stand here and lecture me like I'm your motherfucking 13-year-old son. Knowing the law. That's all it is, man. Learn the law. Why should you learn the law? Because you're in the land of the law of the land. Learn it because that's where you at. You should be responsible enough to know what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say in the area that you live in. That's all I'm saying to you. Because when you just act crazy, when you act ignorant and you are ignorant of the law, it's still no excuse. You're still going to go to jail. You're still going to get tased. You're still going to get punched in your face just like that dude did. That's all it is, man. So, here's what it is, man. I'm glad I finally got to do this damn video. I hope that this helps somebody become a better version of themselves. And I hope y'all young brothers and old brothers too, I hope y'all just start learning the law, man, and y'all can take from this and see what really happened and what the end result is. We get so caught up in what's right and what's wrong that we don't know the law. Laws and policies are what run this world. And when you know that and when you are confident in knowing that, you can do a lot of things. And you won't be subjected to a lot of bullshit. And even if shit does go left, then yes, you can get a good payday. Yes, you can be compensated for it. Yes, you can press charges on a motherfucker. But when you sit there and try to hold court in the street, you're going to lose every time. And a lot of times, you're going to lose your life. That's all I'm saying. Let me go ahead and read these donations. Shout out to my man, Jason Gunn. Thank you, sir. Jason Gunn here, bro. Great job. There is a magazine backpack out. Oh, shit. Like a Pez dispenser. Hey, send me that. And a Hot California large cap mag sale. Damn, they had during the ban of high capacity magazines. Wow, I think the judge slipped. Probably smoking that good. Yeah, send me that. Email me that, man. Thank you for your donation too, brother. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Cause I'm debating on either going with a backpack or going with a belt. I think I'm gonna go with a belt, but send me that, bro. Oh, hey, thank you, Lady La. I appreciate that. Great stream tonight. I appreciate you. That's what's up, Lady La supporting. Hey man, y'all be sure to subscribe to the Voltron Network. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the United Guns of America, my gun channel. Y'all be sure to subscribe to Relationship Rehab. Be sure to subscribe to Tony Sotomayor Live. Be sure to subscribe to Soto Podcast with DJ Just J. Subscribe to all the Soto Nation shit. Just subscribe. It'll do you some good. It'll help you. Save a kid. Subscribe to Soto Nation. Just subscribe. Hey, I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate everything that you guys have done. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I am Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. Peace. And I might also too, I'm going to be doing a stream. I haven't really nailed down what I want to do on the Voltron Network yet. But I got a good idea. But if y'all got some ideas, y'all let me know. I'm thinking about doing like a relationship question and answer type of thing where people call in with their problems and I'm like doing the Dr. Love thing, giving you advice, giving you relationship advice. I think that's what I want to do. But if you guys got some ideas or something like that, let me know what y'all think. Peace and respect to my brother. Salute to you, my brother Tommy Sotomayor, wherever you at. Know that your boy is thinking about you. I got your back, man. I love you and I hope that you're doing well. And let me give my salute to the first person who was in the chat. Now I am gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be nice. First person on the Relationship Rehab side, salute goes to my man CJ Gunn. Thank you, brother, for always supporting. And the first person into the chat on the relationship, not on the UGOA, I believe it was it my man Eric? I think so. I can't scroll all the way up. What the hell is going on? It says unique Laura, but I don't think that's right. I think it was my man Eric. But anyway, salute to y'all both. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you guys. Please click the like button. Please click the subscribe button if you haven't. The like on both channels, on both videos. So thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. I love you guys, and it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Boom.